Sorry. Hey Tina, what's going on? Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. If you are new to me, my name is Jen. I am a wife. I'm a mom to three, and I started digital marketing 3 months ago. How are you guys? Thanks for popping in and hanging out with me. I do this every single night at 8 o'clock. I'm so glad you guys are here, and we're just going to talk about like digital marketing and legacy builder. And who is new? I got lots of new people in here. You guys, my name is Jen. It's so nice to meet you. I'm so glad you're hanging out with me. If you are new to me, hit that follow button. I will follow you back. You guys, hey Kurt, what's going on? What's going on? I'm so glad you guys are hanging out with me. It's Friday night. We made it to the weekend. No work tomorrow for hopefully none of us. If you have to work tomorrow, I'm really, really sorry. But I'm so excited that you guys are here. Does anybody got any big plans this weekend? Anybody? Big plans? Gonna just hang out? Hey Mandy, hey Stephanie. Thanks for popping in, you guys. Welcome in. We'll wait for a few more people to come in here. Stocks and sports, what's going on? Sounds like trading and sports fan. Hey Kentucky, how are you? How's it going? Hey, you guys. Hey, I'm so glad you're here. So if you are new to me, my name is Jen. And if you are new to digital marketing, I always encourage everybody to hit that follow button. I will follow you back. And then if you are trying to build your followers, follow each other in the room. If you have not started digital marketing yet, so cool. It's fine. But if you want to build up those followers, hit follow each other and learn from each other, because there's a lot to learn with this stuff. Is anybody in here new to digital marketing or has not started digital marketing yet? Hey Richard, what's up? What's up? I'm so glad you guys are popping in. Hello. Happy Friday night. Happy Friday night. Got my wine. I'm like ready to go. I was going to start some music and then somebody popped in and I was choking on my own wine. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Where's everybody from? Crying shame. Phil, what's going on? You guys, I'm super pumped up that you're here. Thanks for hanging out with me on Friday night. I know that we could be doing a lot of different things, but you chose to hang out with me and I love it. So if you don't know who I am, and if you've seen my content, if not, that's cool too. But my name is Jen. I am a wife. I'm a mom to 3 kids. And Melita, girl, welcome to What I Do. I'm so excited you're in here. So, you guys, Melita is a precious friend of mine, and I love her. Hello! Got my wine. So, hey Mark, what's going on? So, you guys, I am going to be talking about digital marketing. You guys, but I got to tell you first that it's kind of a sad day for me because my 18, almost 19-year-old, like, officially moved out. Like, he is adulting and doing the things. He moved out today. So I am like having like my mom moment, but he got himself a house down in Stephenville, which is close to where he is going to be going to school in the fall, and he is really excited about that, and it kind of makes me sad because now he is adulting, and I've got one out of the house. My 20-year-old daughter moved out and then came back home. Has anybody had that happen before? Because mine came back home, and she is just learning to adult. But now my college kid is officially on his own. Yeah, Melita, I'm kind of sad about it though. I mean, he was already moved out. But he would come home on holidays and stuff from tech. But now he is like. He's flown the nest. He is left, and he's doing his thing, and I'm super proud of him. He's a smart kid, and he's going to do really, really well, and I'm excited about that. I'm just sad. I love my son so much. You guys, thanks for popping in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jen, and I'm going to be talking, guys, about, I do this every single night at 8 o'clock, you guys. Every night, I get my wine. He will come home, but dang it, it makes me sad. Like, dang it. But it's okay. It's okay. Hi, Linda. Linda, how's that setup going? So, you guys, I am going to be talking about digital marketing. I'm going to be talking about Legacy Builder. hopefully encourage you guys. Is there anybody in here that has not started digital marketing? Is anybody new to the whole digital marketing thing? You're curious, you've been watching. Melita, I love you so much. I miss your face, girl. I miss your face. Too bad Christopher said no to that cruise, but that's okay. Next time you come into town, will you please let me know so I can hug your neck, because I miss you so much. I miss you. Melita is my girl, you guys. She is a no-nonsense, tell it like it is, just straight to the point, but she's so lovable. And I know she heard me say that, but it's true. She's so lovable, and I love her to pieces. Scotty, so you have not started digital marketing yet, so let me ask you a question. What is holding you back from getting started? Like, what's the situation? Because I can tell you that when I like waited for months to get started, and it was because I was super skeptical, and I really had no idea what I was going to be getting myself into. So that was what was holding me back. That and the fact that I knew what my husband was going to say when he found out I was doing it. So I didn't tell him for weeks that I had started doing it. And now he's been so awesome, you guys. I guess he just wanted to see that it was the real deal. Like, he wanted to see what would come out of it. And now he sees it, and he gives me advice, and he bought me Melita, so I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. So I started doing digital marketing back in March, and all I do is I promote digital products, and I make 100% profit off of it. And it is so much fun, and I love doing it, and I'm bringing in extra income on it, and like, it's been awesome. It's been awesome. I have the funds, but between work and having 5 kids. Oh, listen, Scotty, I get you. I have a 9 to 5, so I'm a full-time nurse, okay? I work 9 to 5. I work for a spine surgeon, and he keeps me busier than a one-arm paper hanger. So I have my 9 to 5 job. I have 3 kids. I'm married, and so I get the time thing. But I will tell you this, that so, Legacy Builder, they really want you to do this in a 2 to 3 hour workday. And I make that work how do you work every day? 12-hour shifts. That's like nursing shifts. That's a lot. I get it. Like, that's a lot, and that's a hard job. That is like manual labor, like getting in it. So I get that. Like, I totally get that. Whenever I used to find myself, when I started this job back a year ago, they gave me the capability to work from home whenever my surgeon was in the OR. And I would work late. I would work on the weekends. I would work all of the time. And it was wearing me out. And my husband he used to work 7 days a week. And now I have got him home more. But Scotty, I get it. That's a lot of work. 5 kids and 12-hour shifts. So let me tell you what I do, and then you can you ask me, tell me what you think about it, okay? So I start, my day starts at 8 o'clock. I work 8 to 4:30, and then I come home and I work more. But with this, I didn't want to go get a second job, and that was about where I was back in October. I didn't want to go get a second job. That light is blinding me, because I didn't want to be away from my kids and away from my husband more than I already was. So when I discovered Legacy Builder back at the beginning of April, and I started with a course back in March, you guys. I started with courses. Like, I was so feeling done, that I knew I needed to bring in extra money, but I didn't want to go get that second job. And I knew I had a family at home, and I was already working long hours. So what I discovered when Legacy Builder launched, and they're like 2 to 3 hours a day, you work 2 to 3 hours a day. So here's the thing. This is what I do. When I get up in the morning, I will post a piece of content, right? And then I plug into a training, and then I get a 30-minute lunch. It's all I get is 30 minutes. I will do another piece of content, and then I come home. I may do another piece of content, but typically I do what I'm doing now, because here's the thing, you guys. I like posting content. It's fine. but I'd rather do this so I can hang out with you, because then Scotty, I can talk to you like, yeah, oh, yes, I love you too, Melita. I love you too. Yes, call me tomorrow, will you please? Because I miss talking to you. So, Scotty, if time, you're working probably multiple days a week, right? You're working those 12-hour shifts. You are putting in the grind, and you are just doing the best that you can for your family. Am I right? Am I right? It is, you guys, it's exhausting to work that much and to lose time with our family when we really just, yes, see, when we are losing that valuable time. Our kids are only little for so long. Guys, it's, we've got to get that time back. And so when this launched, I was all in, because when you go through courses, you are building everything from scratch. I would spend hours, it was like a work day on a computer trying to build everything. So when this launched and they had everything done for me already, that was huge. That was huge for me, because I didn't have to spend hours in front of the computer. I was already spending hours in front of the computer with my 9 to 5, right? So they get the system done for you. You take a few hours, couple of days. Hey girl, hey, I'm so glad you popped in. So that saved me a ton of time. And when they're telling you they want you to do those income earning activities, that's your posting content, that's plugging into training, that's doing a live, right? Those are your income earning activities that you can work around your day. I am so happy you are here, girl. Yeah, see, Scotty, and that's my whole thing, is I really want to encourage people to get away from pulling overtime, to get away from working so much. You have 5 babies at home that you probably miss when you're not around them. Am I right? And I am trying so hard to help people break free from working multiple jobs and pulling overtime, because this really does work. And if you've been skeptical, I'm here to tell you I was too. And the fact that I have been getting seeing the results, and I've been bringing in that overtime, it kept me from getting a second job back in October. It's kept my husband from working 7 days a week, and we are able to spend time together as a family. We are getting that time back. So Scotty, if you have been looking into it, and if you have questions, I am always available for you to ask me those questions. Wife wants another kid. Y'all are going to have like a basketball team. Y'all already have a five for the court, right? I think that's awesome. You guys, having babies is so special, and having kids is just such a special thing. When we are blessed to have kids, we just want to love on them as much as we can, and work really interrupts that. It really interrupts that. So I get it, Scotty. I get it. And if there was a way I could keep you from having to pull all of that overtime, I'm telling you, it's a really good opportunity if you want to look into it, because it can potentially give you your time back, so you don't have to work so much and still bring in that income. And you guys, I'm not gonna like hold anything back here. Before I started, I didn't really think, I wasn't sure if it would work or not, but I was so determined to get out of the situation that I was in. I didn't want to work more. I wanted to be home. I wanted my husband to be home, because that was you. That's right, you were. So you know what I learned today, Scotty? This is what I talked to a girl that just came in. She just got in yesterday, and she was actually enlightening me on some things. I'm going to tell you what. She's actually, she gave me some really good advice, because she's been in digital marketing, but she came in through the program yesterday, and she actually told me to get my LLC, which I'm going to look into, because you get, like, the write-offs you can write off everything, and including the program. So that is going to help your taxes, your tax situation. So I'm actually really considering that, because while I'm taking that 30% out, remember I told you that I take 30% out of my income that I'm bringing in from this, and I'm putting it aside. and I'm still doing that. But having that LLC, you can write everything off. My husband has an LLC with his business, and he writes off everything, you guys, everything. His office and inside the house, his cell phone, the internet, his business, dinners, gas, mileage, all of it. He writes off everything, which is a really, really beneficial thing. So Scotty, that she gave me that advice, and I'm really going to look into it, because right now I've just been like pulling 30% back, because that's probably more than what I need to, but I'd rather be over prepared than under prepared. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be looking into that. But that's right. I remember you now, Scotty. Yes. How is everybody else? I've got new people popping in. Who is new to me? If you are new to me, my name is Jen, you guys. It's Wine and Live. I do this every night at 8 o'clock, and I talk about digital marketing. I talk about Legacy Builder. I'm going to share with you what it has done for me. And you guys, it has been an absolute godsend, like really and truly. And like my goals, my goals are keeping my husband home more, setting my kids up for the future, retiring my mom completely, and helping you guys, because I've been in the position where I've had multiple jobs. You guys, there was one point I was 8 months pregnant with my youngest, and I had 3 jobs. I was miserable pregnant, and I was working 3 jobs. And you guys, it is hard. I had 2. They were little. So my 20-year-old, let's see, Jonathan is almost 9. So she was 12, and my oldest son was 11. So they were like, right, hey, oh, Denny's here. So they were like close to being teenagers. I was working all of the time. I was big, fat, pregnant, and miserable. And because we had to make ends meet, we had a baby coming. We were getting ready to move. We needed a bigger house. I needed a bigger car to transport all 3 children, and 2 big kids and a car seat. So you guys, I had to do what I had to do. But you guys, I don't want anybody to feel like they have to work multiple jobs. That is crazy. There's over 8 million people in this country with multiple jobs or pulling overtime shifts, and to me that is just insane. You guys, we get one life. We need to enjoy it as much as we can. I don't know why my light's not on. Boom, and let there be light. So Scotty, if you're still in here, just if you have more questions, just shoot me a message. You and I can chat about it. What's up, Lance? How is it going? Oh, listen, but you know what? The way it is right now, our pay is like staying the same, but everything else is increasing. And when you have 5 babies at home, kids are expensive, you guys. Kids are so expensive. And the older they get, the more expensive it is. It's going, Lance. Oh. Well, I'm happy you're here, Lance. I'm happy you came in here. But Scotty, yeah, no, I get it. Like, my husband, we both have jobs. But here's the thing is the bills keep coming in. Our pay is staying the same. And we're just trying to survive. And Michael James, fist bump. We're just trying to survive. And we really shouldn't have to survive. We should really be thriving. We should be thriving. You have 5 babies at home. I have a pretty good idea that you would rather be home with them than working all of the time. And you guys, that's why I asked, what you've been looking into this. Scotty, you've been in my lives before, so I know you've been watching, and it doesn't go that far. I know there's a lot of people that think that's a ton of money, but in the grand scheme of things, between mortgages and health care and taking care of your kids and car payments and insurance and utility, you guys, that really just keeps us afloat, right? That just keeps us afloat. And that is one of the reasons why I started doing this. I was tired of just keeping my head above water, just making it. And that's it. We get one chance at this, you guys. So Chase, I I've made about I hate doing income claims, but I'm gonna be very honest. So over the past 3.5 weeks, I've made about $4,000. I don't like doing income claims, but I'm not gonna keep it. If you ask me, I mean, I'm not making hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not making $20,000 a month or $30,000 a month, but I'm making more than I was before I started. And you made 85 in New York with a 10,000 and 3 kids, and it was, girl, New York is, God bless you, because New York is expensive. I know the cost of living in Texas is on the lower side, but New York is expensive, California is expensive, Colorado is expensive, and if you live in any of those states, you are paying for it, because it's exactly it. If I had never started, I would have not had that, right? I would have not had that. And I look at it as, yes, I brought that in, and I'm so incredibly thankful for it, because I didn't have that before. And the beautiful thing is, you guys, is this is working so well for me, because I made this 100, it's not enough, you guys. 100 grand or a little bit between 100 and 150 a year, it's not cutting it anymore. Middle class is not the same anymore. $155,000 a year used to be crazy good money, right? Back to Minnesota, right? 135, and you have to adjust to your cost of living, and it's so hard to adjust to your cost of living right now that you are just you're keeping your head above water. And you guys, that's not fair. That's not fair to any of us. We work our butts off every single day. We have babies at home to take care of. We have to set up for our future, and the way things are right now, it is so dadgum hard. It is so hard to do that. So that's exactly it. Oh my goodness, $15,000. I feel like that's where Texas is going to be really honest with you. I had a friend of mine that she had bought a house, and she was paying, her mortgage was $2,500 a month. That's still really expensive. That's a lot of money. And the property taxes changed, and it doubled, like literally overnight. And now they have to sell their house because they can't afford it anymore. That is so ridiculous to me. We find something that we love and that we want. Yeah, we shouldn't have to do that. We work our butts off. We find something that we love and we want, and then we can't afford it because they change it. Everything, the cost of living goes up, and then we are on the struggle bus. And you guys, it is our turn now. It is our turn to change gears, and we've got to switch. We got to make a switch. Listen, I'll be honest. My retirement is crap. And it's crap. It's crap. And if I didn't start doing this, I would have to work literally until I died. That is really and truly, that is the honest God truth. Hey, Crystal, what's up, girl? And nobody wants to work that long. The whole deal is we were supposed to get to retire at 65. And I feel like they keep raising the age, and it's getting to the point where nobody can afford to retire anymore. And that sucks, because we've worked our butts off, and we deserve better, and we deserve more. They take all of this money out of our check every pay period, and then we're not even going to get to see it. Like, the chances of me seeing any kind of Social Security by the time I am done working is slim, you guys. Hey, it is so slim, and I don't want to do that. My goal is to have my kids set up to where they don't have to worry about that. My goal is for me and my husband to not have to work past the age of 60, because I love nursing. I really do. I don't want to quit my job, but I don't want to work until I'm 65 or 70 either. I mean, nursing is hard anyway, and the older you get, the harder it gets. We are taxed on tax money, and it is ridiculous. You get taxed for everything. We get, if my job, like every Christmas, they used to give us like a $15 gift card to Target for Christmas, and they would tax that. Like, everything gets taxed. There's the hubs. He's sweaty, and he's been helping my oldest son move. He moved out today, you guys. My oldest son, like, he went to college. He left for college last year. He did it, but he would always come home, and now he is now they got a house down at Tarleton, and his room is empty. It makes me so sad, you guys. And like my mama heart hurts. Like, it was rough when he left for college, but I feel like this is just more official. Like, it's more official. But these are the kinds of things that I want to be ready for financially. He's doing all of that, and now he's got big boy bills. He's got rent now. He's got utilities. He's got all of that stuff, and I want to be able to help him if he needs it. And months ago, I couldn't. There was no way I could. He asked me for gas money, you guys, and I couldn't give it to him. But now I'm in a position where I can put money aside for him and for my daughter and start setting my 8-year-old up for college, because that is what this is doing. And those were my goals. That is what I wanted to do with, from my financial situation. But since I have started, and I say this in every live, and I mean it wholeheartedly, when I started with a course, I did not have a mentor. I was flying solo. Oh, listen, he's going to use mama's. Listen, that is no joke. And he does. He knows how to pull my heartstrings. That is for sure. Because he's my big boy, and he's always been a mama's boy. So, but since I started without a mentor, and I had to fly solo when I got started, and then when I started with Legacy Builder, you guys, I love the program, and I came in under one of the top earners, so I didn't get any one-on-one mentoring and coaching. So this month, it has been my goal to help 12 people. Thank you, Denny. And get started. And that means me providing one-on-one mentorship, one-on-one coaching, because I don't want you to feel like you have to fly solo. We're learning something new. It's foreign to you. It might be uncomfortable. You're skeptical. But here's the thing: is I want to help you reach your goals, Scotty. I would love to help you get more time with those babies, and enjoying that instead of working 12-hour shifts at a steel mill all the time. No more overtime. Like that is, if that is like my goal, is to keep people from working multiple jobs and pulling overtime so you can hang out with your family, because you deserve that. You deserve that. You work hard every single day for them. You deserve to get to hang out with them and be with them and make memories with them instead of being away all of the time. We have to find that way. And I literally was almost at the point, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to pull multiple jobs again. I'd been there, I'd done it. It was miserable. So if I can help you get back home, Scotty, I'm going to help you do that. I genuinely want to help you do that, because I know you love those babies, and I know you miss them when you're not with them. And I know your wife would probably love to have you home more. So, I am that wife that wanted her husband home more instead of working all of the time. You guys, I love my husband. I like hanging out with him. We've been married for a little over 10 years now, and we have built this amazing life together, and I want to enjoy it with him. And when you just barely have your head above water, you're stressed out, you are tired, you're exhausted, you feel defeated. You guys, that is no way to live, and you certainly cannot enjoy life when you feel that way. So it's been my goal to help 12 people. 12 people, just get started, get going, start building that momentum, get your setup going, help you with coaching, help you with mentoring, because I didn't have that. I know what it feels like not to have that and feel like you're alone. And when I say that, I don't mean like, we have this amazing community. It's got almost 22,000 members in it, and you're not alone. But when you've got that one person that has got your back, that you can call, that you can text, and That's right. Exactly. Digital Pioneer, you're absolutely right. This is 100% profit. You get to keep everything that you bring in, and if that is going to help your family, then it's worth taking that investment. It really is worth it. You guys, I started skeptical. I didn't think it was. My husband sure was skeptical. And hey, Kelly, thank you for popping in. I'm only existing. Oh, Lance, we're going to get you fixed. We are going to get you out of that. I know where you are right now. But we're going to get that fixed. We are going to get that fixed, and I am going to take care of you, sir, or ma'am, or whoever that is. So just know that, you guys, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and I promise you, even if you have to squint to see it, it is there. And that step that you take out of that comfort zone is one step closer to meeting those goals and bringing you home to your family and hanging out with those babies. And Lance, it's going to get you away from working all of the time. It will. You guys, I can actually say I can't guarantee, because it really depends on you. I can do everything I can to mentor you and to coach you, but it really depends on your work ethic. It depends on your determination. It depends on your drive and how bad you really want it. And as a mom, being away from her family, working all the time, I can tell you it. What's up, K-Swag? It sucks being away from your kids. It sucks being away from home, working all the time, just to survive. And the fact that I've been able to change all of that, I just changed the direction of my journey. Guys, my journey and my path have already been mapped out. It's already been planned. The plan is in place, and it's already done. I'm just doing the journey. I'm doing what has already been mapped out for me. I love baseball. They do, and that was exactly Digital Pioneer. What is your name, so I can say your name? I like to get on first name basis, guys. I am personal that way. So Scotty, you want to know what I used to do? I used to hide in the bathroom. I would lock myself in the bathroom to do my content, and that was before I started doing lives. When I started doing lives, I would do some in the closet. Like I was so terrified that my family was going to hear what I was saying that I would lock myself into a room. Literally would do that. And now when usually my 8-year-old is playing at a friend's house, typically he's running in and out of here, and but when I'm doing my content and my lives, I do everything usually in my room. This is like where my workspace. I do when I get to work from home, I do it in my room. It's my comfortable spot. It's my happy place. So this is where I do it. But I used to lock myself in the bathroom. I used to lock myself in the closet and do it because it was quiet, and I was afraid that my family would hear what I was saying. And then it was that sense of I'm going to be judged. You guys, that's the other thing, is you got to get that out. You got to get that out. I say it all of the time, right? Pivot when things aren't working to a better life. You guys, nothing changes if you don't change. Keaton, it's so nice to meet you. It's you can stay stuck. You can stay in the situation, or you can take that chance. I'm a Rangers fan. I'm a Texas girl. I love my Rangers. I love my Dallas Stars. So you gotta, if you want to achieve those dreams, if you want to achieve those goals, you have to step out and take that chance. And don't worry about the what ifs, what it woulda, shoulda, coulda, right? My regret is I didn't start sooner, and I sure wish that I had. I will tell you this, when I started with a course, I wish I just went with the most popular course that was being promoted at the time, and I wish I had found a person that I connected with, because I knew if I had that person that I was able to connect with, that I could go to for help on a personal level and say, hey, I don't don't understand this. Because guys, when you first get started, there's a lot of things that are probably you're gonna be like, what are you talking about? When you start hearing things like sales funnels and it's just like when you're new, it's overwhelming enough, and that's a big reason why I want to give that personal one-on-one mentoring and coaching. That way I can help you understand. And this program is really great. Legacy Builder is really great about making it understandable, but sometimes we still need that reassurance of, okay, or clarification of, okay, this is what that is, right? And we get a lot of people. I one girl that she had already started in digital marketing with courses, so she has a good understanding, but I've got a few people that they're like, what do I do? What is that? Jennifer Lawrence saying, what do I do? And I don't want you to feel like you're being, I don't want you to get discouraged because you're not understanding. I don't want you to get discouraged because you feel like your content is not getting pushed out. It's the same thing I told you last night. You guys, when you go through me, I'm going to really push your limits, and I'm doing this for your benefit. And I'm not going to be like a drill sergeant or anything, but I'm really going to make you dig deep because I want you to stand out. I want you to stand out from everybody else, because you are uniquely and wonderfully made. You have experienced things. You have lived in situations that somebody else can relate to, and I'm going to make you dig deep about what it is, why you started, because you have to remember your whys. So Lance, I've been trying really hard to, guys, one thing you need to understand about me, I'm going to help you with your content as much as I can. If I see your content come across, I'm going to like it and I'm going to repost it. I'm going to try and get, okay, so you know what? I will agree with that statement 100%. That is why I really encourage people to find a way to stand out. Because when you see the same thing over and over and over again, you guys, people will just keep scrolling. They're not able to connect with you because you're saying the same thing as everybody else. You have to find a way to get that person to connect with you. And if you are saying the same thing as everybody else, it's going to be really hard. I'm just being really honest with you. I'm going to make you dig deep, and I'm going to make you really figure out who that person is. Put your experiences out there. Set yourself apart, because MP4 video, I'm not really sure if they're just trying to like ruffle my feathers, or if they're being serious or what, but I'm very serious, because this is what happens is you get comments like people are saying the same thing, and it's true. It is really true. And I don't want you to be like everybody else. I want you to be you, and I want you to share your experiences and share why you started, and that is what is going to set you apart from everybody else. It's not saying the same thing as everybody. You got to figure out what it is that's going to set you apart. It is white noise, absolutely. And you guys, I preach on it almost every day. So videos and clips. Hi, I'm Jen. It's nice to meet you. So what I do is I am in the Legacy Builder program. I promote 4 done-for-you e-learning products that teach the skills on digital marketing, so you can in turn turn around, learn the skills to promote the same products or your own products, whether it is physical or digital. I don't do physical products because I don't want to keep up with the inventory. I'm going to be very honest. I don't want to keep up with inventory. I don't want to ship anything. I don't want that hassle. Digital never runs out, right? It is always going to be there. And if you can learn how to promote these, like hone in on the skills and learn how to promote these products, market, then you get 100% profit. And we have 4 levels, you guys, 4 different price levels that you can come in at and make 100% profit off of. So you're bringing in income all by literally doing marketing. And if you think about it, we always market, you guys. We are always marketing, but most of the time we're not getting paid for it. If you think about it, it's just like telling somebody about a movie you just saw. You're marketing. You're marketing. You've done it. You have a skill that you probably didn't even think you had. So when you go into detail about how great this movie was and how awful it was, you are literally marketing something to another person. So if you can get those skills intensified, excuse me, I'm so sorry. If you can intensify those skills and really train and learn how to do it in a way that, oh, Michael James, I'm so glad you're back, and learn how to weigh and actually bring in income doing it on a product that you have not even created, that somebody else did the hard work, and you get to learn how to promote them. You tell people about them. You tell them how it's going to affect their lives. And you guys, it is a positive effect. It is positive. I'm telling you, we market all the time. But this program is going to intensify those skills. You are going to get so much training, and it's not just videos and modules, you guys. You're not going to be thrown just pre-recorded videos. Yes, in the program you get modules and videos, but inside the community, if you come in at the $900 level, which is the one I came in at, you get interactive mentoring calls, Zoom calls. You get live tech calls if you need help, live content training calls. You get all of this live interaction. You get all of this updated training that is continuous all of the time that you don't pay extra for. You guys, we don't have monthly fees. Okay? There's no monthly fees in this. You literally pay for your whatever level you come in at, whether it's the 900, the 600, the 300, or the 100, okay? The higher the level, the more income streams you have, okay? Just plain and simple. The higher the level, the 900 you get 4, the 600 you get 3, the 300 you get 2, the 100 you get 1. You get those income streams. So depending on which level you come in at is how many income streams you have on products that you have not created, and you get 100% profit because it has resale rights. That is digital marketing in a nutshell, okay? It is promoting products that either you have created for 100% profit, or products that somebody else has created for 100% profit if it has resale rights. That is digital marketing in a nutshell. And if you go and tell somebody about a restaurant you ate at, about a movie you just saw, you already have marketing. You just get to make those skills sharper. You sharpen those skills. Those are basic skills. We all have those basic skills. We're always telling somebody about how awesome something is or how terrible something is, right? When we give a review on something, that's customer reviews. You're marketing. Those reviews get put out there. So you are marketing. Do you see what I'm saying? You're already doing it. This program is going to sharpen those skills. And instead of not making any money on it, you sharpen the skills. The better you are, you bring in that extra income. You actually get 100% profit on something that you can do on a basic level. Michael James. You are learning something you do on a basic level every single day. Every day, you guys, we do it all the time. But if you can find a way to sharpen those skills and bring in 100% profit on a product that you haven't created, I'm telling you, you are worth the investment. You are worth that risk on yourself, because I made my investment back, and now I'm in profit mode, okay? We've got Denny in here. We've got Cindy in here. Yocosta was in here. We've got a lot of legacy builders in here, and they can tell you the same thing. You're not just buying a course to turn around and resell a course. You literally, it's not just about the MRR or the master resale rights or the resale rights. And I think so many people are focusing on that, and they are focusing on, okay, let me just turn around and resell it, and they're not focusing on the education part of it. And that is where people trip up, right? That is where people trip up. You have got to get educated on how to do it. You got to learn about that product. You have to be able to provide information about the products in order to sell them. And this program is going to sharpen those skills to get you to a place where you don't have to work 12-hour shifts at a steel mill all the time or work all of the time, Lance. You have it within you to get started, and you have a way to do this. It's within you to do this. You've got to open the gate. You have to open the gate. I need a drink of wine. My throat's dry. I've been talking a lot. It's already 8:45. You guys, we do this every single night, and I say the same thing. I get close to it being 9 o'clock, and I'm just like, what the heck? Why does it go by so fast? It bums me out. It bums me out. Because I commit 1 hour to you guys. I commit to you guys every single day. I commit to you guys. I commit to my family, and I commit to myself. And cheers. And I make a promise. When I make a promise, I keep it. So I can sit here and tell you all these things. I cannot guarantee that you are going to see results, because I can't hold your hand through the process, but I can mentor you, and I can coach you, and I can give you guidance on how you can bring in that income. But it's really and truly up to you on where you take this, right? It won't work if you just buy it and sit on it. And if you don't if you get it and you give up and you get discouraged and you quit before the miracle happens, it's not going to work. It won't work. You have to keep plugging in. You have to show up every day. It takes work. It takes grit, you guys. It does take grit. And you have got to put in that work if you want to see the results. You guys, I love doing this. And I make it sound like it's some kind of military thing. It's not. You guys, I love doing this. This is so fun for me. I love hanging out with you guys. I love encouraging you guys. I really want to help you get out of the situation that you're in. But here's the thing. I'm going to be very honest. I cannot help you if you don't get started. I cannot help you if you don't get started. You cannot help you if you don't get started. Your situation is going to remain the same if you don't do something different. And I know that word investment can be kind of scary. I know, listen, I'm passionate about this because I know it works. I've seen it work for myself. I've seen it work for so many people, so I'm passionate about it. So if you have not started yet, if you haven't started yet, and you've been watching and waiting and sitting on that sideline, it's time to get into the game, because nothing changes until you make a change. And you guys, for months, I watched all these people do this thing. I watched and I watched and I watched and I watched. And all that watching was not changing anything for me. It didn't change a dadgum thing. And I was determined. When I was done, I was done. And I was ready to do something different. And I went all in and I got the courses. And then I turned around and I got the Legacy Builder because I wanted my time back. I wanted to be hanging out with my family versus being glued to my computer. So when Legacy Builder says, hey, I have the automated system, is done for you. You guys, that automated system is what's working for you in the background while you're hanging out with your family. It's always working. It doesn't take vacation at all. It doesn't take vacation at all. And it works even when we're sleeping. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It's 24/7. When they said, you don't have to come up with any emails, we've already done that for you. We've even put them in order of when they need to be sent out. Guys, that is a big deal. I literally spent 3 or 4 hours just trying to figure out what to say in an email to send to people. And then I had to figure out how to put together a lead magnet to get the people to it. You guys, it was a mess. I was a mess, and I didn't want to do that. My dogs are going a little crazy out there. I'm so sorry. But it's because my daughter just got home. But it is really and truly like the fact that they have put together all of this stuff for you so you can get started sooner. You take a little bit of time to go through your setup, and you start learning. And then you start applying the skills that you are like absorbing. And you take that ball and you run with it, and you show up every day, and you commit to doing your training every day, and you stick to your reasons why. When you feel like giving up, you guys, remember why you started. Is it really worth quitting just because you don't see results right away? Not everybody sees results right away. You guys, results are not typical, okay? Results are not typical. Let me make that clear. It depends on the person and where they are with their work ethic. So if you can put in that work ethic, you may not see results for a week. You may not see results for a month or 3 months. But you guys, we have people in here that have brought in 6 figures that didn't see anything for months. And when it hit, it hit. So it's really and truly all about you. It's where you are and how much you are willing to put into it. If you are willing to put in that, you will have success. I can't guarantee when. I can't. I have no idea. But I will help get you there. I will mentor you. I will coach you. I will be available to you. Just send me a text. If you need to get on the phone with me, you say, hey, Jen, when are you available to talk? Because, I do have a 9-to-5 job, but I will make time for you to talk to you because I want you to be successful and I want you to soar. It is time to fly, you guys. It is our turn. Let's open up those wings. Let's fly. Okay, I've been talking. Does anybody have any questions? Because I will get going. I will get going on my tangent and I won't stop. Does anybody have any questions that has not started in Legacy Builder but has questions about the program? You can always go into my bio and get that link. I'm going to send you a blueprint. You will get continuous emails from me because that's how the email automations work. That is what is working for you while you are doing other things. And but it will lay out how this program works. It lays out everything that's included in all 4 levels, all of the training that you get. And each level has more and more training, right? Each level has more and more training. So if you can come, I would encourage you, if you can, to do the $900 level because of all of the training that comes with it, all of the things that come inside that community with all of the additional training. You get all of that in that $900 level. You guys, there are installment plans. You can pay it out. So you can start by paying little, pay it out every month, still get access right away, still get your system set up, still start learning, and bring in that extra income before it's probably even paid out. Because I think my payment plans are over a 12-month span. So it is highly likely that you will get, hey, Jen, it's highly likely that you will get results before it's even paid out. And then it's paid off, and then you go into profit mode. So if you can start by paying small, get in on it, get set up, get going, then you come in where you can. But I would encourage you, and you can get any of the levels. You do what you can afford to do. But I'm just letting you know that if you want the most value out of this program, that higher level is going to be it. I have had people that have started with the 100 just to get in there and get their feet wet. You can, if you go to a lower level, it is absolutely cool. It's cool. You can still do payment plans on those as well, okay? So, but just know that you can upgrade if you within 30 days of purchase. If you come in at those lower levels, you pay the difference. And then you have to pay another $29 website fee because you're getting things added into the website. So you have to pay another $29 website fee. If you come in at the $900 level, you get all the whole website with all 4 digital products already in it. You pay that website fee one time. Okay. So you have whatever level you come in at, that's what you pay. You have a $29 website fee because you guys, they literally put a website together for you. $29 is so fair. It is a fair thing to pay for them to do all of that hard work for you, because putting a website together makes my brain hurt. It makes my brain hurt. So I will pay $29 for somebody to build a website for me, 100%, every single time, every time. But if you come in and never upgraded. Oh, well, and that's the thing, Jen, too, is if you wait until after that 30 days, then you have to pay for you have to pay for like a brand new thing. So if you upgrade, do it within that 30 days, or you're going to have to pay for the whole thing. And that's just more money out of your pocket. But I'm just letting you know that there are payment plans. You can come in paying small amounts every month and you get instant access and you can get going and get started, which is cool. You guys, I love payment plans. Me and Affirm, we're like besties. You guys, besties. I love Affirm because I like to pay things out because I like having more money accessible to me, right? We all like having money accessible to us. So if you can do a payment plan, then that is a great way to get started. If you can afford to put, you can pay everything out on Affirm. A cruise, Jen paid for a cruise on Affirm. You guys, it's a really good, affordable way to get started in something. If you have the means to, pay for it in full, even better. That's good. Then you don't have to worry about that monthly payment coming out. I put mine on a credit card. You guys, at the time, I was living on credit cards. Living on them. I sure did put it on a credit card because I was that determined. I was that determined to make this work. That determined to make this work. And dang it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And you can do this too. We have a lot of people in this community that are seeing such amazing results. And if it's really, really important, see, Jen, you put it on your credit card too. Even with that high interest rate, I sure did it. I did it. I own it. I did it. High interest rate and all. I was determined. I was going to do something different. I was going to make a change in my family's life. I was going to keep my husband home more. And now I'm determined to help other people do the same thing. So I have 11 spots left because I want a little group. I want a little group of 12 people that I can help anytime they need it. Anytime they need it, I want to be able to give you that one-on-one attention. And I want to focus on 12 people, right? I want to focus on 12 people. I have 11 spots left. And I would absolutely be honored and humbled if you decided to go through me and you wanted my help. I would be honored to help you because I really, really don't want anybody to feel like they have to work their life away and spend time away from their family. I really, really, really want to help people get to their goals and not be so burdened by finances because it sucks. Financial burden sucks. So, Bree, sign up for what? I want to, you guys, I will always be honest with you, and I will tell you the truth always. If you come to me if you need help with your content, I'm going to be very honest with you and say, okay, we need to make some adjustments. You might need to tweak a couple of things. I'm going to make you dig in and figure out what sets you apart from everybody else because I want you to be successful. Yes, I'm not a drill sergeant. I'm actually a really nice girl. I'm a really nice girl. And, so Breeze, I'm doing that for people who go through me. That way I can focus on them when they're first getting started. Because I know when we first get started, you guys, I told you, I didn't have a mentor. And I really wish I had somebody. Now I've got all kinds of people, shoulder to shoulder and arm in arm with me. Like Denny and I, we talk to each other every single day, and I'm constantly bouncing ideas off him. I'm telling him, I'm laying it all out there for him. He is like my sounding board, and we really have to have that when you first get started. You have to have that. It is so crucial. So Breeze, what I would encourage you to do is whoever you purchased from, contact them, and if you need help, say, hey, listen, I'm stuck. I need some help. I need some guidance. Because yes, accountability partners, that person is going to say, hey, Did you post your content today? Hey, are you ready to go live? What is holding you back from going live? Because I'm telling you right now, if you guys are comfortable enough to muster up the courage to go live, because that is going to allow people to see you who you are, and they're going to build that trust with you. They're going to get to know you on a very personal level, because you are like, you guys, I share my stories with you. I got real emotional the other night. Like I just told you, my oldest son moved out. Like he's a big boy now, and I hate it. Like I want to put a brick on his head and keep him little, and I can't do it. But this, a 2-minute piece of content does not allow you to get to know somebody on a more personal level. So I would encourage you to muster up the courage. You guys, I'm an introvert. I really am an introvert, and it was hard for me to go live at first. But I'm telling you, it's like I get to just have. He is about to be 19. He's not little anymore. But the more you get in there and the more comfortable you get, you guys will rock out alive. I'm introverted. I'm a very quiet person in real life. I really am. And I am able to get on here, and I'm comfortable doing this now. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get. It's like talking to friends. Like I'm just hanging out, having my glass of wine with you guys, really and truly. And you guys get to see me for who I am. You get to know my personality, and one little piece of content is not going to let somebody see your personality unless your personality, like if you've got a really big presence, and there is a lot of people that have a big presence. I tell Denny all the time that he's got a presence, and if you've got a presence in your content, you're going to connect with people. But going into a live is a phenomenal way for people to connect with you and get to know you on a more personal level than a 2-minute piece of content. So, oh guys, it's 9:02. And speaking of I wasn't speaking of my 8-year-old. He's at a friend's house, and they texted me asking if he can spend the night. That will be his first sleepover somewhere else. I don't know how my mama heart is going to take this tonight, you guys. My 18-year-old moved into his first house. My 8-year-old might have his first sleepover somewhere else. What is happening in this world, you guys? My poor mama heart. Oh my gosh. I know. You guys, it's so hard. It is so hard when your babies grow up. Don't miss out on hanging out with them. Guys, find a way to cherish those moments while you have them. And I know I keep saying that this is a great way to give you time, but when I say that, it's, money is the byproduct of all of this. Money is the byproduct. Getting that time to, make those memories and really enjoy what you have in front of you, that is the destination. That is the destination. Aw, Jen, is your mama heart okay? My mama heart can't take it anymore. Like, I'm telling you what. But you guys remember that money is the byproduct. Your destination is what you are wanting to achieve, right? Oh, Jen, are you going to be an empty nester? I'm not ready to be an empty nester. You got my 20-year-old moved out when she went to college. She decided that college wasn't her thing, and then she came back home. She came back home. So I got her back. And I have my 8-year-old here, but my one flew from the nest. He spread his little wings and he flew from the nest. So, oh, yeah. Oh, Jen. I don't know how I'm going to be when I'm an empty nester. I don't know. I keep telling my husband, I said, we have to start dating each other, because I don't want to get to having an empty house and have to get to know him all over again. Like, I know how he is, but I want to have that time with him too. You got to have that relationship. You got to keep dating each other. You have to keep busy. That's what I have this for. This will keep me busy. Girl, I'm going to travel. I know that. I'm going to travel more, and I'm going to enjoy my grandbabies whenever they get here. They're not here yet. we are hopefully a little bit further down the road from that. But so, you guys, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight and listening to me go on and on and on. And I just know that I appreciate every single one of you. Denny, thank you for sweeping the floor and keeping an eye on that for me. I will be back tomorrow, guys. I may do a live around 12ish tomorrow. I will post a piece of content and let you know when I go live, but I'll probably go during the day, and then I'll be back on tomorrow night at 8. Same time. Wine that I didn't even finish because I get going, you guys. I get going, and I get so excited about it because I get that fire in my belly, and I just want to help so many people get started. So I will let you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. If you haven't started and you want to ask me questions, I'm available. But you guys have a great night, sweet dreams, and I love you. Big hugs, air hugs, virtual air hugs, air hugs. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, you guys.